Hello everyone, greetings from VNR VJIT. This is Manohar Reddy from the Department of Cybersecurity and Data Science. Today we are going to clarify the doubts on artificial intelligence. So for that we are having a professor of practice, Dr. Rajesh Verma sir, who has been working since 25 years from the industries like Infosys and TCS. So today we are going to clarify the doubts on AI with the help of Dr. Rajesh Verma sir. Yes sir. Over to you. Introduce ourselves sir.
Greetings from VNR VJIT. I'm Dr. Rajesh Verma and I'm the professor of practice out here. I have done my MTech in AI and robotics in the year 92 to 94 from the University of Hyderabad, which is the Hyderabad Central University. I also have done my PhD in computer science and electronics. I'll clarify some of your doubts regarding AI and what is actually going on in the industry since I worked in various industries across the globe. Okay, I worked in TCS, I worked in Infosys, and subsequently I'm working in code-based technologies. I have worked in various parts of the globe, 8 countries I have visited. I have seen various applications of AI, and quite a few years I've been outside. So I'll be able to give you some glimpse about AI, its application, how that is useful, and guide the new folks who are basically stepping into the world of AI.
So what is the role of AI in the current industry, in the current generation?
Yeah, good question. In the current world, AI is all over. Although the birth of AI has been very old, from the 1950s, wherein we had the father of AI, Alan Matheson Turing, who was a British mathematician. We have come a long way in the past 75 years plus, and we are still going. Now, to tell you about AI, we had the particular AI earlier when we studied also. At the time, we had AI, which was mainly expert systems. We used to do something in the area of images, speech. But going forward, we do a lot of this deep learning in speech and all these things. Now we have gone a little ahead to generative AI, agentic AI, and all those things. So these particular models, large language models, as you know, every day some new model does come up, and we basically use that. So AI is all over, and one should specialize in a particular field in AI. No, he cannot take all the fields all at once. So I'm suggesting that he take one field and then be a specialist in that particular field. Let me give you an example. Suppose a person is working in the area of images, vision, then he should only concentrate on vision. That is the best thing. Suppose a person is working on NLP or a person is working on speech, then he should concentrate on the NLP part, and the speech person should concentrate on the speech part, or the video analytics, and so on and so forth. So I highly recommend that choose a particular area in AI that you like to, and then concentrate on that and go till the very depth and try to understand things and make it better day by day. That would be the way to go.
Yes sir, that was very nice. And what about this generative AI and agentic AI sir?
In the case of generative AI, what we do basically is we generate. the data. And suppose I take the example of images, then we have a original image and we introduce some amount of noise, and subsequently we generate a lot of images using that particular original image and the little noise that we have. That way we get a lot of image data, and then we can analyze the images very well. That is what we do in the case of images. In the case of speech or in the case of NLP also, we can definitely generate a lot of data, synthetic data of course, and then basically analyze that. And that is what we do in the case of generative AI. In the case of agentic AI, like what we really do is that we basically create some programs which are the agents. We use the tools which are basically there, and using those tools, we basically do different operations. The intention of agentic AI is basically that there are different people, agents, who are basically doing the work. Here, in the case of agentic AI, I basically use the computer programs, which are basically going to do the work, and then basically they are going to run the business. Let me tell you a small example. This will save us a lot of cost. For example, in the telecom domain, in the NOC area, which is Network Operations Center, we'll be having a lot of people who are basically doing different operations. But we can have a Python program do all of that. And that is basically like it will go to different tools which are there in the market, like ServiceNow, Nagios, and so on, if it is a telecom domain. And this will resolve. So that's agentic AI, which has tools, and these tools are basically going to go and just work for you like as if a person is working, but actually speaking, these are the agents working for us, and subsequently this will deliver value to the user. That's agentic AI, which is going on in the industry in almost every domain, whether you take telecom, whether you take healthcare, and all the particular domains. We are having generative AI and agentic AI. A lot of applications are being developed, and that's how we are moving forward. And of course, we are using the LLMs. The LLMs which are coming from ChatGPT, or the LLMs coming from Hugging Face, so on and so forth. We have a lot of LLMs. And basically, we in India are also creating one LLM, which is for the Indian languages. And there are many such LLMs being created, they are being sold, and these LLMs have been created in the Silicon Valley. We in India are also creating the LLMs. Okay, so that's the way forward that we are moving with generative AI, agentic AI a lot, and that's going to be the future of the AI, which is basically one should familiarize and one should be an expert in, and he should dirty his hands with the existing ones so that he can create some good applications which will be useful for the mankind.
That was very nice, sir. Can you suggest any agentic AI tools or genetic AI tools which are very helpful to the students for writing purpose or reading purpose or for creating content purpose? Is there any tools are there, sir?
Yeah, for the tools which are there, we have many tools like ChatGPT, Llama. All these are LLMs, and using these particular language models which are large. LLM stands for large language model. We can use VLM, also the visual language models, and then we can create a lot of languages, and then basically we will get answer to our questions. And then if we use VLMs, we'll be able to get a lot of pictures, and given a particular text, we'll be able to get a lot of pictures. So these are the LLMs which are basically coming up on a daily basis, and every day a company would make a particular language model or a visual language model, a large model, and then basically give it to the entire world to basically use. Of course, they charge you for that, and one should basically look into these particular models which are there, which are coming up, and use these models for their application creation. That would be the way to go. So these are some of the tools which everybody should basically be familiar with in the current world, and use these tools extensively to create their own applications per se.
Yes, sir. Can you tell the real-time applications that we have been using AI in current scenario for the current generations or next generation students?
Yeah. As far as the real-time applications are concerned, like for example, I already told you about the telecom domain. In the telecom domain, if you are having the networks operation center, this can all be automated using agentic AI. And here, what we do is basically what the person or the service agent does by going into the various systems like ServiceNow, Nagios, and so on. The agent would basically go into these particular services like ServiceNow or Nagios. It would go in there, fetch the particular data, and then basically act. Uh, and then give us the results. So basically, a agentic AI basically does the operation and takes anonymous decision by itself. So it will be able to do that, and that's how we create all these particular applications. And then basically we just move ahead. This is one such domain. In the healthcare domain, for example, we have a doctor who is not required, but AI doctor. For example, the AI doctor would analyze the images, and after analysis of the images, suggest that something has gone wrong in the particular body part. So then he would prescribe the medicines appropriate for the human beings. So in that way, in almost all domains, we have the usage of AI, and that's how we actually deal with it. Okay.
Yes, sir. How you would like to suggest AI is a better choice for the students rather than other courses like data science and cybersecurity and other IoTs? So, how would you like to suggest AI is a better choice for the students?
AI basically is an umbrella. Okay. And in this umbrella, what we have is the different subject areas. Like a subject area could be vision, a subject area could be speech or NLP, so on and so forth are the different subject areas. So using AI, what the student can do is he can go ahead and try to do things in a better way, in a smarter way. And that's what we would suggest, that AI is a subject of the future, and one should keep using this AI to a greater extent. Of course, security cannot be ignored and must not be ignored in any case. So whatever we do, whatever applications we create, they should all be secure, and that is where we use the security. Basically, what I would suggest is ABCD: A for AI, B for big data, C for cloud, and D for digital or data science, you whatever you want to call it. So that is what a student should basically know fully, and he should then step into the future and create the applications which are good for the society. So that is what we are expecting AI to basically step into every area and do things.
Yes, sir. It's a lot of information. And finally, is that AI is replaceable to the human? Can you justify that, sir, please?
To say in a way, the answer is yes, and the answer is no. Some of the jobs, for example, we have an expert doctor, say, that is definitely the work of AI. In China, for example, we have a agent hospital wherein there are no doctors. So the patient just walks in, and then the patient basically stands in front of a machine, and the machine scans him, takes images, and then basically delivers. So that is where it is possible that AI is basically playing its role. We don't need a human. Driverless cars are basically a good example in which we really don't need humans. We just need a few sensors, and then basically the car is able to move from one place to another. So here we see that we really don't need a human, but AI is playing its role. But not to say that humans are not required. Yes, in some of the cases, the humans are required. For instance, to create all the intelligent AI programs, definitely we need the humans. And when they create those intelligent programs and they are able to do a lot of useful work for them in all the vertical domains which are there. So that is where the creativity of the human is basically required, and we should not ignore the human in this case. So the answer is both. AI will replace the humans, yes, and the answer is no also, that in some of the cases, like I told you, we cannot replace the humans altogether. So that is what I just wanted to say, not to be afraid of. So we are going into a future, and we require a lot of creativity. We require the machines to work for us, and AI definitely is going to help us in this journey wherein we want to have a good life, and we want to have a peaceful life.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It was a nice, wonderful interaction with you, and hopeful all the students have the clarity on the AI, how they have to choose the AI in their career for the studies or for the abroad purpose. And thank you, sir. Thank you once again. It was
Thank
a
you
nice
very much
interaction with you.
for your time, and I wish all the students who are pursuing their subject area into AI with the very best and a good journey ahead. Thank you very much.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe VNR Digital Learning Resource YouTube channel.